Hello Canastota, I'm Sean Becerra, and this is a special video update for Thursday, July 30th. This week's update is designed specifically to serve as a supplement to our district reopening plan that was released today. On our website, you will find two documents related to our reopening plan as of July 30th. The first document is the summary of our comprehensive reopening plan. In this document, we've included information about the most frequently asked about components of our plan. The vast majority of questions we've been asked will be addressed in some way in this document. The second document is the full reopening plan. This is a very substantial document with dozens of pages of detailed information. Districts were not given a standard uniform template to submit their plans in. So as you compare one district's plan to another, it may look quite different. So how is our plan organized? Districts are required to sign off on dozens of mandatory assurances covering areas ranging from topics like health and safety to academic schedules to cleaning protocols. We've chosen to list each of these mandates in our document, followed by how the district is handling that particular mandate. So does that result in a very large document? Absolutely. But it also results in a very thorough and transparent document. All members of the Canastota community can see direct evidence of the fact that we are addressing not some, but all of the required elements of the reopening plan. There are several important things to keep in mind as you review the plan. Number one, it is not a complete plan. It is a framework for reopening. Specific details will be added in the coming weeks as we get closer to the reopening of school. Future video updates, as well as school messenger updates, will alert you to updates in the coming weeks as our plan is rounded out. Number two, all of this is subject to the decision of the governor regarding whether or not schools can reopen. We've created a plan. We'll find out in the next week whether or not it can be fully implemented as submitted or if it needs to be modified. Number three, there will be many opportunities to learn more about our reopening plan in the coming weeks. We realize there's a lot to digest when you look at all of the topics that are covered, ranging from academic schedule structure to cleaning protocols, social distancing guidelines, etc. For that reason, next week we will be announcing a schedule of community engagement sessions that will address these specific topics throughout the month of August. We hope you can join us for these sessions. The schedule will provide for both in-person and remote opportunities to participate. There will be sessions focused solely on elementary instructional plans, secondary instructional plans, sessions on cleaning and safety protocols employed by the district, even sessions on screening and communication protocols being implemented by the district. Again, a full schedule of dates and topics will be posted next week. If there is a topic you are interested in that is not on the schedule, please contact me by calling my office or sending me an email, and we'll make sure we address your questions. So what are some of the key elements of our plan? To start, all students and staff members will have a specific schedule to follow each day. This was one of the most frequent requests in the survey responses we received. Students and adults wanted and needed structure in their day. Having specific schedules will allow us to move back and forth between in-person and remote instruction as needed. This is extremely important as we may have to adjust at a moment's notice depending on directives coming from the governor at any point in the coming months. Additionally, all students will have a base schedule that affords them at least 2 full days of in-person instruction at the school. This goes for all students K through 12. We strongly felt that all students needed this opportunity, not just certain grade levels. Therefore, students will be placed on a Monday, Thursday, or Tuesday, Friday schedule to begin the year. We will be issuing a new survey next week, which will solicit more information from families regarding key considerations in the scheduling process. For example, some families will want their kids on the same in-person or remote rotations. Others may prefer alternate prefer to alternate who goes where on each day. We can work with you on that. Please make sure to participate in this survey, and we'll use your input to create a schedule that makes the most sense for you. After we receive your survey information, we will release attendance schedules the week of August 10th. This will allow families to work on any supervision or childcare issues over the next several weeks before the start of school. On days that students are not scheduled to be in school, remote learning will still be occurring. This remote learning will look different from grade level to grade level, but will continue to be a valuable piece of the learning process. Wednesdays is earmarked as a utility day, a day that allows flexibility to providing the services students need in the format that makes the most sense. Therefore, some instruction will be in person and some remote. This will all be clarified for each individual student as schedules are developed in the coming weeks. Additionally, the plan allows for a great deal of flexibility based on student need. For example, while the base schedule calls for at least 2 full days of in-person instruction based on student circumstances and need, some students may end up being in school 3 or more days each week. This will come about as the result of communication between families and school officials. Along the same lines, this also means that due to health considerations, some students may continue in a completely remote environment. The best part of our plan is that it is not a one-size-fits-all model. It is flexible based on the needs of the student. On any given day, only half of our students will be in the school. This will allow us to maintain socially distant classrooms and will reduce hallway traffic. Masks will be mandatory for all students and staff. There will be times when masks are not required, such as when social distance can be assured and when students are eating. Only 1 student will be allowed in each seat on the school bus, and masks must be worn. One exception to this is that siblings from the same household may ride in the same seat on the school bus. Extensive cleaning and disinfecting protocols will be employed throughout the day. All unique student desks or workstations will be cleaned and disinfected between each use. High-touch areas like door handles will be cleaned throughout the day, and hand sanitizer dispensers will be strategically set up around the buildings for quick, easy access. Additionally, deep cleaning will occur throughout the district on a weekly basis, in addition to the elevated levels of cleaning and disinfecting occurring on a continuous basis throughout each day. Finally, communication between home and school will be crucial for our plan to be successful, not only as we finalize instructional schedule plans, but also regarding health screening protocols. In the coming weeks, we will be providing information about the daily screening process that must occur before students can participate in in-person schooling. This includes not only temperature checks, but verification that students are not exhibiting other symptoms commonly associated with the COVID-19 virus. Together, we will make sure that we get this right in the best interest of our students. In conclusion, there's a lot of information that is included in our reopening plan. Today, I've highlighted some of the main components of the plan, but this is just the beginning. I will continue to update you through frequent video and school messenger announcements, and will make occasional updates to our actual reopening plan. Also, make sure to check out the series of informational sessions that we will be announcing next week. We thank you for your patience, we ask for your continued feedback, and we look forward to making this year the best it can be. Do we have significant challenges? Absolutely. However, we are Canastota, the hometown of champions, and we'll find a way to not only get by, but to become better than ever. No excuses. We have to find a way to get the job done. That is our obligation to our students. Thank you for your continued support. Stay healthy and go Raiders.